Hi, I'm Chole Joyce Lungu. I'm going to be taking you through the Development Studies course. So we're going to start with the introduction to development. So we're going to begin by defining development. So what is development? So as you can see, development is multidimensional, meaning it involves several aspects. That means there's no single definition for development. So different scholars have come up with different definitions. And you must know that in this course, there are some of the most important definitions that you will learn, like definitions from Dennis Goulet, definitions from Dudley Sears, and definitions from Todaro and Smith. Okay, you read them on your own, but by the way, I can give you the definition for Dudley Sears. Sears suggested that development is when a country experiences a reduction in poverty, inequality, and unemployment. And it is very important to know these concepts individually. So, what is poverty? Poverty is also a multidimensional concept, meaning that it is wide. Okay, but we can get one of the definitions which talk about lacking. I mean, when you talk about poverty, what comes to your mind is somebody lacking basic necessities of life. So, inequality, this is the difference between the rich and the poor in terms of how they both access opportunities. The most common used measure of inequality is the coefficient. Sorry, Gini coefficient. So this is used to measure the levels of inequality. So you must know that the scale is from 0 to 1, okay? And sometimes they write it as 0% to 100% in terms of percentages, which means the higher the percentage or the higher the numbers on the scale, the higher the levels of inequality in a particular country. Then, when you talk about unemployment, this just refers to the number of people actively seeking for jobs but cannot find them. That means if you are not looking for a job and you say you are unemployed, it means that you are not unemployed. Okay, unemployment means the people that are actively seeking for jobs but they can't just find them. But there's some people who usually think that maybe you're not looking for a job, but you don't have a job, you're not working, then you're not unemployed. In statistics, you're not included. So make sure that you include the fact that people are actively seeking for jobs, but they cannot find them. So that was a little bit of the introduction, as long as you can look at other definitions of these guys. And one of the most important definition is Todaro and Smith. They'll ask you sometimes to define what development is according to Todaro and Smith. So in the next video, we can talk about the difference between economic growth and economic development. Thank you.